A Charlotte woman has turned her house into a food pantry for local students.
I'll tell you what, Allison, this right here is such an inspiring story. In tonight's Family Focus, Andre King is a remarkable woman who's making it her mission to feed children who otherwise might not have anything to eat.
Put it on the wall around there.
On the corner of Zebulon Avenue in Concord.
This is where all of the action takes place.
All are welcome.
So this is where it's going to start.
Inside the home of Andre King.
I worked at AT&T and retired after 30 years.
Once a long-distance operator. Now, within her home, walls are covered with inspirational messages.
How many more you got?
Her new job, she's an assembly line leader. On this night, in her one-car garage,
welcome to Atrium Health, Concord.
She and a handful of volunteers spend hours sorting, bagging up food and treats for students who need it most.
Fill their backpack with their meals for the weekend, for everything that they need from the time they leave on Friday until they come back on Monday.
King and her organization, Esthers got the idea to help feed school children while volunteering at a local school. The signs of starvation staring her right in her face.
When one of my lunch buddies finished eating the food on his plate, he picked up his plate and licked it like a dog. He sounded like a dog licking an empty bowl. And I said, okay, buddy, why are we licking our plate? That's not good manners. We've talked about that in our character sessions. And he said, Miss King, I'm still hungry. Wow. Like, really? Is it that bad?
She realized kids were getting free breakfast and lunch at schools. But when they leave for the weekend, some may not have enough food to eat.
1 out of every 5 kids are faced with this distraction. And so you imagine if you're a classroom with 25 kids, there's 5 kids in there that don't know where their next meal is going to come from.
It was a problem she couldn't turn a blind eye to. In the first 4 years of Esthers she literally used every dime she had.
My pension is gone now, so I've exhausted it all.
11 years later, and with the help of many, her dream of packing weekend backpacks for students has grown. From this small shed where it all started to her garage, now transformed into a vital food pantry. Esthers is now mobile.
Good morning.
On this morning, King is dropping off dozens of weekend food bags for students here at Movement Charter School in Charlotte.
The fact that we have an organization who actually delivers on site and we actually have the food backpacks to be able to give to our families every Friday on a weekly basis is great on our part.
The school's social worker, Tracy Weston, says Esthers has helped more than 100 students over the past 3 years.
And we're still identifying. So we're in the month of January, and I'm sure between now and the end of the school year, that number would definitely increase.
And over the last 11 years, Esthers has delivered more than 35,000 food backpacks to 25 schools and programs, never charging a single cent for service.
You see all of the letters, the pictures.
These cards and thank you notes, payment enough for King to put her inner banker on permanent holiday.
That's the reward and the joy of knowing that you're really making a difference.
As for this senior, who is supposed to be a retired AT&T employee of 30 years, she's still finding ways to still reach out and touch someone.
And knowing that it's touching them and making a difference.
And that is worth more than any paycheck I'm sure she ever received at her full-time job.
I tell you, just being around her, you feel so motivated that you can do so much more in this world. She is truly a remarkable woman, and we have put up a lot more information right on our website. If you would like to help Esthers for Transportation Ministry, please just go to our website at WSOCTV.com and click on the link. And you know, she's looking for money because her big goal right now is to expand. She wants to turn her house into a community center for kids, to give them a safe haven as well as feed them. So she has a lofty goal of raising about $140,000, and I tell you what, with the public's help, she can definitely get there.
She has a heart of gold, that's for sure.
She does.